What up, world? Today I come to you with a edition of the Success Chronicles, with the topic of what's on your heart. Today we speak to you just talking about staying encouraged while on your journey. Understand how important the process of your go through is. Mr. Chip Baker and Mr. Chris Holmes, they wrote a dialogue and started a series of this dialogue about going through your go through. You got to understand the importance of your go through. The process is built up to develop you into maturity. The process is developed to build you through and help you with your future. The process is built to develop you into God. You understand? All that you're going through today, you got to remind yourself that it's for me. You got to remember that it hurts, but I still got to dust myself off and show thyself approved and stand in thy glory and continue to do God's will and to continue to love, continue to show that no matter what I go through, he got me. No, you don't walk around with an S on your chest. No, you don't walk around with a gold shield on your belt buckle. But understand that you are strong. You are mighty through his word. It's not easy out here. Things don't look the way that they always do on TV. You don't feel the way that you always feel Sunday mornings. You don't always go through what you already been going through the same way that you have already been through it. Things change. It's life. But you got to understand that it's not always going to be the same. You got to understand that you must continue to fight the fight. There's so many influences in the world that it makes it hard to see the hows and the whys. You got to understand that when you can't trace him, you must be able to trust him. You must be able to put a praise in your spirit, make joy within your heart. Don't judge the situation on what it always looks like. Great is thy faithfulness. He can always bring you out of what you're going through. But you got to pray and then trust him. You got to do just that. And know that it's not always going to be on our time. But in due time and in the right timing, it'll be all right. Know that God's going to pull up and pull through. But the whole deal of the situation is when he pulls up and he pulls through, we got to be ready. That's the most important thing. Show thyself approved. We got to fast still. We got to pray most of all. Study. It helps us. It helps us keep our mind. Help us keep our soul connected. It helps us go through our process just a little bit easier. Helps us keep that minimum faith. So that way he can bring us through. And that way we can have clarity. Now, sometimes our process is not always for us. Sometimes our go through is not always something that we understand. Sometimes it's built up for someone else. But understand that everything that we've been through is what brings us through. It's what leads us to our future. It's what brings us out the next go round. So don't give up now. Stand up. Stay strong. Man, stay encouraged. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, it get ugly. Do what you got to do. We're not always going to like it. I come to you today through the Nixon and Baker Enterprise, as well as the Nixon and Baker Foundation, just to say stay encouraged. I thank you, Mr. Chip Baker, for putting this platform here, the Success Chronicles, for allowing us to speak about what's on our heart. Today, this is what's on my heart. This is what I give to you. Stay encouraged. Keep on fighting the fight. You got it.
Go get it.